I gave it all, the world at my feet, for love that was false, a bittersweet deceit. She promised the stars, but took away the sky, leaving me broken, asking myself why. My family, my heart, they faded away. For a fleeting dream, I chose to stay. The warmth of their love, the joy in their eyes, gone like the sunset, lost in disguise. I built my life on a lie so grand, hoping one day she'd understand. But her love was a storm. It shattered my soul, leaving me empty, with a heart full of holes. Lost everything, my pride and my name, to a fleeting passion, a moment of flame. Now I stand alone in the silence so deep, wondering if I'll ever again feel complete. But within the darkness I see a spark, a light of resilience, a fire in the dark. For I have lost, but I still remain, with the strength to rise from all of this pain. For sometimes we must fall to stand, tall once more to open our hearts and unlock a new door. Though she cost me my family, my past, my pride, I find my strength as I rise and decide. No more will I drown in the rivers of regret. I'll walk through the storm with no fear, no fret. For in losing everything, I have gained my way, and tomorrow's a new dawn, a brand new day. I gave her my trust, my world, my time, hoping her love would reach its prime. But the promises faded, like the morning dew, and all that was left was a sky once so blue. I saw the faces, the ones I had left behind, the warmth of my home, the peace of my mind. But I chased her, believing in things that weren't real. Now all I have is this void I can feel. The nights are colder, the days seem long. I wonder where I went wrong. Each tear that falls a silent plea for a second chance for what could be. But as I stare into the abyss of my past, I realize not all things are meant to last. The love I lost, the things I've seen, were steps I needed to find my inner queen. Through the sorrow, through the cries, I found the courage to rise. For loss teaches strength, and pain refines. What was broken becomes a new design. I've walked through fire, felt the burn, but in the ashes, I learned to yearn. For a love that's true, a life that's whole, not found in a woman, but deep in my soul. She took my family, my life, my dreams, but in the wreckage, a new vision gleams. I now see the power in standing alone, in learning to love myself and reclaim my throne. The future is mine. Though the past is a scar, I've walked through the dark. Now I'll reach for the stars. For I am not defined by the things that I lost, but by the lessons learned, no matter the cost. She may have cost me everything I held dear, but in losing it all, I've conquered my fear. I'll rebuild my world, brick by brick, stronger, wiser, and ready to pick. The pieces of my heart, shattered once before, now forge the path to something more. For life is a journey, with highs and lows, but it's in the storms that true strength grows. So I rise from the ashes, no longer confined, a new man emerged with a clearer mind. She cost me my family. Yes, it's true, but I found a greater love, and that love is you. To the version of me I thought I'd lost, to the strength I found, no matter the cost, I stand, tall with my heart now whole, ready to walk and ready to roll. For life's not about what we have or lose, but in the courage to choose, to rise from the darkness, to stand once more, and to find the love that life has in store. I had lost the laughter, the warmth, the light, but in the silence, I began to take flight. For with every tear, I gained a new grace, a deeper understanding of my own embrace. The world may have crumbled, my hopes may have dimmed, but I learned to rebuild with faith from within. No longer a prisoner to the pain of the past, I found my own freedom, at last. I now see that loss is but a seed that grows into wisdom and teaches us to lead. For in the darkness, there's always a spark, a reminder that even the light can come from the dark. The family I lost, the love I once knew, was a lesson I needed to see the truth. For in the face of hardship, I learned to forgive, to honor my past, and learn how to live. I'll no longer dwell in what could have been, for I know the journey is where strength begins. The love I lost was never truly mine. It was a chapter I had to leave behind. Now I stand with my head held high, a new vision in my eyes, a new sky. For I am more than what I've lost or gained. I am the sum of the lessons I've sustained. So let the winds of life blow as they may. I will walk through the storm day by day, for the journey ahead is mine to make, and the future is something I now create. No longer seeking validation from the past, I find peace in knowing that I will last. For I am the architect of my own fate, no longer bound by love's cruel weight.